Hero's fate is known when the hero's fame is grown. Okay, so we're going to be a bit more famous for that one. Fair enough. We've only saved like an entire city from from ruin, but it's all good. It's all good. I didn't want that stupid power anyway. Right. When we last left our scaly friend, like and subscribe, we had been bamboozled by the courtier, assistant helper to the Count in Skingrad, proving that we are, beyond doubt, incredibly gullible and falling for these necromancers' vile plans. Luckily, we were able to dispatch them and eventually get some help from the Count of Skingrad, a vampire. From there... Hello. From there, we had headed out to a Aelid ruin to uncover a long-lost relic of the past. And then also, we had headed to Shadenall to help a dude who'd lost his house. Unfortunately, he also lost his life, and we took action. Instead of going with the vengeful path, we decided to rise above our baser instincts to trap the guard in his own plot, finding out where he had been hiding the money from all the citizens and getting him arrested and thrown in jail. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Right, so we are back here in Battlehorn Castle because I need to make a massive apology to Dave for being just the biggest idiot. Apparently, when we were looking for the sort of our own quarters, we ran past this door about 5 or 6 times. And honestly, I remember running down here, and then we ended up going through that door. How did we miss this? I am just the biggest idiot. I mean, thankfully I'm lovable in doing that, I guess. But yeah, no, we've got the Battlehorn Castle private quarters, which we've already paid for. This is our place. This is ours. This is where we live, right? Oh.
Hi there.
Who are you?
How can I be of service?
Come with me. I'd like a drink, something to eat. I don't need anything else. Are you the one from the kitchen? Are you just like bringing food up? I don't need you to come with me. I don't think you'll be much help in combat, to be honest. We did also buy a couple more upgrades, including the training room, and there was a captain. So the guy that died, the named guy, or I thought he was named, maybe he wasn't. I didn't really pay much attention to it, but apparently there is an option to buy a new one, which is what we did. Check and make sure there's no hidden entrances. After finding that one in here, I'm kind of just like expecting to find more, right? Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, you know, we were bang on the money. So where does this go? Oh. Oh, it's like a little hidden spot. Okay. Nice little hidden storage spot for us. Let's actually dump... Oh, hello. Take those, definitely. Let's actually dump a bunch of our stuff we don't need anymore. So that... what else can we dump here? Lord Kelvin's will? No, apparently still a quest item. Morgan's diary? No, most of the other ones have been put away. So I guess that's really about it for now that we can dump. I've also been like shopping and done a few little things. That little thing, jewelry box. Oh yeah, I'll take all of those, they're pretty good. Nice. Lord Jaren's journal, what? I hope I have done well. I don't know, perhaps I should tell the others, but what hope would they have then? I'll have to tell Kelvin one day, when it is time for him to assume the lordship of the castle. He, at least, may forgive me as I am his father. I must collect my thoughts. Lord Cain returned last night while the others were gone to the city. Thank OBSE? It was only myself and Garridan. Faithful... Didn't we learn about Garridan? Haven't we got like a quest to get Garridan's tears? I didn't know it was part of this order. Faithful friend, I have sworn him to secrecy. He was only too happy to let me take responsibility for what we did. Later, I am more resolved than ever that the others must never Find out. They must never know what Lord Cain has become. Our liege, Lord, we sacrificed everything for him. I will set it all down here clearly so that others may judge whether I've done right or wrong. When Garridan woke me to tell me that Lord Cain had arrived, I was overjoyed. At first, Garridan's grim face soon warned me that all was not well, but he would not tell me what was wrong, only that Lord Cain was accompanied by Ariel Gerard, a name to freeze the blood, a Breton battle mage of sinister reputation in Lenlin. Lord Cain was waiting in the great hall with Ariel Gerard. He was heavily cloaked, unsurprising as it was a foul night, but I wondered why he had not removed it upon entering the castle. I greeted Lord Cain warmly, ignoring his companion for the moment, but when he spoke it was only haltingly and with a grating edge that I never heard before. "Where are the others?" was all he said. Ariel Gerard quickly intervened, explaining that Lord Cain was unwell and needed a place to rest. By the time Cain was abed, I was fully alarmed. He moved like an old man and barely spoke in my presence. He left a foul odour in his wake and remained cloaked until I left him in my chambers. I then demanded that Ariel explain herself, which she was only too willing to do. Her story was appalling. Apparently Cain had perished in battle shortly after we left, but by her arts she had returned into life, and now planned to gather an army of knights to resume the war against Baron Shrike. Her eyes glittered with pride as she told me all this. She is so far gone in madness and evil that she actually believed I would go along with her plan to install a necromantic puppet on the throne of England. For all Baron Shrike's cruelties, he at least is mortal and will one day pass on the rule to an heir. Somehow I was able to hide my shock from Ariel Gerard and pretend to agree to her plan. The other knights will need to have Lord Cain's condition explained to them before they see him, I told her, otherwise the surprise of seeing him may lead some to regrettable actions. Thinking quickly, I suggested that she tend to Lord Cain in the grotto until I had prepared the others. She agreed without suspicion. I wonder if her mind has become disordered by her evil practices. My performance could not have been all that convincing. Once they were inside, I shut them in. With Garridan's help, how do you pronounce that? Is it a T or a J? I think it's a T. Tuwaka? Have mercy on Lord Cain's soul. As for Ariel Gerard, I wish nothing but endless night on her foul spirit. I've had workmen cover up the doorway. Only a few of the others were ever aware of that passage behind the training room. Luckily, Kelvin was not among them. I'll have to come up with some story to satisfy those who ask about the grotto or tell the truth and face the consequences. What? Has this thing got more secret shit? Bye, Martin. Although I'm probably going to need him, right? Let's find out. Do we grab the other captain? I don't know. Do we grab like a random mage, random knight? By the training room, so that's in the basement. Man, this place is full of surprises. We did get a training room. We got the basically. I got told that we can use the sparring. There's an orc that you spar with, and he doesn't do damage to you, so it's a good way to get like block and stuff like that up. So we might do a little bit of that in between episodes and just kind of tick away on the leveling, because it can be kind of a slow grind at times. Is it down here somewhere? Is that a candlestick you've got to pull? Yeah, look there. Candelabra. Very intriguing. I imagine, since he's trapped somebody in there, there is probably a very real possibility that we are going to get absolutely wrecked. Can we actually enchant our thing? Have we got any that are full? I think it's in here, isn't it? Lesser. It'll do. Any more? No, they're all none. I think, yeah, there's not much of a charge on that, is there? It's like a couple of hits, if that. This may be tricky. We will quick save here, and we'll see if we can do it, and if not, we might have to come back to figure out what's going on in here. Because it sounds like it's going to be Lord Cain and the evil lady. Already forgot her name. But I'm guessing they'll be like transformed into some sort of undead with like crazy powers. right? What have we got? Another thing to open here? Yeah, there we go. No. There, I can see something down there. How do we get... I'm guessing that's Lord Cain and then that's the mage. It's coming. Hang tight, Martin. What have you got? Ooh. They're worth money. That's a badass looking sword. Oh my god, what does that do? Jesus. Martin, help. Seems like a fairly good sword, actually. Come on, Martin, help me out. Oh my god! Heal. Oh, here comes the mage. We're in trouble. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh shit. Okay, let's see if we've got actually... Oh, am I dead? Yep, I'm dead. Alright, I think we probably need to not enchant that, so we'll need to... Oh shit, wrong save. We will need to probably have our item properly enchanted before we can attempt that, because this is just not enough. That's like 2 hits that we got on it. Let's get out of here for now. At least we know where it is. I wouldn't have ever considered that this was an actual thing. Ooh. Well, there we go. It's a good job we found the private quarters in the end, wasn't it? Because otherwise we would have missed out on that entirely. Right, yeah, but we do have... what is it under? Yeah, we've got a soul trap spell there, so we could probably start trapping stuff, start using those gems, because they will turn up a bit more frequently now that we're getting higher levels. But yeah, again, I think like the Benorous Manor, we're just not at the point where our normal damage is kind of stacking up against the magic stuff. We need to have the magic there as well. Now, do we want to take a man-at-arms or something with us?
Yes, sir.
I think so. Why not? Follow me.
Certainly.
I mean, we could technically take them down as well, but I feel like they'll die. Alright, well, let's figure out what we want to do today, because that was kind of unplanned, and it's kind of thrown me for a loop, because that wasn't what I was expecting to do today. Alright, oh yeah, we've got to deliver the alien artifacts to Erlav Jarl. So let's do that. And we'll see where that takes us, shall we? Alright, we did say we could actually fast travel from here, so we shall. Maybe we can buy in the market district some sort of stone just to charge it up. I would like to do that today, to actually get that secret area properly unlocked. So maybe we could try that. The other thing we do need to do, again, is Azura's style. We need glow dust. I don't know where to buy it. I'm very worried about stealing from the guild again, because I'm worried we're going to get kicked out completely. You can only get kicked out once, apparently, so I'm kind of wary about it. Okie. Right, so we need to visit Erlav. He's normally in, like, the place down here, isn't it?
New information.
Not the Mystic Archives.
Fine greetings to you.
He's normally in... That's the Watchtower, isn't it? Yeah. Is it this one? I think he's in this one. It's like the Arcanium or something. Practice rooms? No. God, I'm so turned around on this. It's been so long since I've actually... Chironasium, that's where he is. Let's wait till the morning. And then we can just, you know, decide what we want to do. Because he may be in the main Mage's Tower. He does seem to hang out there quite a bit. Yeah, he's still in there at the moment by the looks of it.
How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you? It's been a weird week, actually, because I've had a week away from any electronic devices, pretty much, because my family managed to pick up COVID. I, on the other hand, managed to, for once...
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Waynon Priory.
At least his lips are working now. Wait here, please.
I've put myself in your hands. Don't fail me.
He really doesn't like me.
Yes, sir.
You can wait here too. Wait.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah, they got quite sick, and I dodged it. With my health issues, I decided that it'd be best to probably just stand back a little bit, let them recover.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact?
It is.
Well, well. Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Thank you. I think that's all I need to say. Tell me about Vatican.
Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's been a week without any sort of electronics, and I feel kind of... It feels weird. It was kind of refreshing having a break from the technology, but also I felt very cut off from the world. It was very strange feeling. Right, Raminus.
Good work at Vatican.
It is Vatican.
Droll is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
Sure, what is it?
In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do you mean?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
So what do I need to do?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
To be fair, I could do with some black soul gems, because that would actually recharge our stuff very quickly. Advancement!
You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer.
Ooh.
Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
What do we got now? Robe of the Conjurer. Cool. Let's have a look then at what we've got here. So yeah, like I was saying, it's been very, very odd. Very odd sort of... they're a bit average, aren't they?
Report back as soon as you can.
Bit of an odd time with family being sick as they were. But everyone's better now. I seem to have dodged it, which is nice. I don't really want to get it. I know that a lot of people it's just flu-like stuff, but for me it's probably going to be a bit worse. Right. Let's go talk to the Mystic Archive lady. I think we've spoke to her before, like once or twice, just in passing. Possibly when we first got into the uni. But I guess like having a week out, like more than a week actually, it's been about 2 weeks since I recorded, that it just feels weird sitting back down and doing some recording. It feels quite strange.
Greetings, Conjurer. Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy.
Well, I might be able to help with that.
Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
It's all good. So, I was sent to see you.
Oh, of course you were. No doubt the council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
Well, I'm actually here to help.
Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers.
It is very vague, isn't it? Just come into the room about necromancers. Discuss. Tell me about black soul gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
We can do that, right? Necromancer's Moon. Tell me a little bit more.
I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Take care.
Oh. It's in here somewhere. Upstairs?
Morning.
No, surely not. Upper level. But it's got the arrow here, it doesn't say through a door, so maybe it's on here. Nope. Is that it? Oh, it is. Huh. Okay, Necromancer's Moon. Brothers and sisters of the worm, despair not at the trials we now face, for our time comes swiftly. The god of worms watches over our order and will deliver us from the troubled times of the day of reckoning. Until then, perform his works in secret, serve his needs, and look to the skies for his signs. The Revenant, the Necromancer's Moon, watches over all of us. His form, ascended to godhood, has taken its rightful place in the sky and hides the enemy RK from us, so that we may serve him. Watch for the signs. When the heavenly light descends from above, hasten to his altars and make your offering, so that he may bless you with but a taste of his true power. Grand soul gems offered to him will be darkened, and can be used to trap the souls of the unwitting, a feat even the great Nagasta would marvel at. Stay faithful to the Order of the Black Worm, and in time your loyalty will be rewarded. Soon he will return to set the world right in due time, and those who would stand in his way will suffer eternally at his hands, just as those who stood opposed before. Until that day you must believe and be patient. Hide in your caves, in your ruined forts, in your secret lairs. Raise your minions, summon your servants, cast your spells. Answer the call of the Order when you are needed. Watch and listen. Ooh, do we take that? I guess we take it. Let me discuss it. Hello.
Have you found Necromancer's Moon?
I did, yes. There you
I
go.
believe you'll find it.
Oh. Apparently that's not what we say. What do we got to do then? Are we going to read it in our inventory? I bet it is that, eh? I bet it is that. Necromancer's Moon. Da da da. Yeah, we've read it. Now what? I found it. I have it. I have the book. Oh, there we go. Raminus Polis.
Well,
Okay, let's discuss it with her first.
A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again.
Okay, cool. We can do that.
You too.
Let's talk to Raminus. And then I would like to see... Maybe we do go up to Bruma again and see if we can get the glow dust. Apparently there is glow dust there that we can steal. Because there isn't an alchemical shop, is there?
Oh.
Is there an alchemist shop? I don't remember seeing one. I bet there is. Yeah, there are in other towns, so there must be, right? Right, oh, I forgot to pick you up
Yes,
again.
sir.
Follow me.
Certain.
And did... Oh, you're still there.
As Tarmina...
Oh, sorry. I thought you were Martin. Apologies. You're Martin.
Unless you need
Follow me.
Wayne and
Cool. They really don't like me. Right.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the
She
necromancer?
has, yes. So, there's a book, Necromancer's Moon.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothiel would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She
was
should
like
be on
next to you,
university
wasn't she?
grounds.
Okay.
You too.
What can I help you?
Oh, you're not the person I was thinking of.
Safe travels.
You.
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, there is, actually. Tell me about Shade of the Revenant.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference.
What are you talking about? I fixed it.
Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Hastily scrolled down. You didn't even, wow, they're very... I'm impressed. Like any other school that you were at, if someone dropped a hastily scrolled note of any variety, a note with any sort of text on it, you would read it. You would. Primary sites, the Dark Fissure, Fort Asterius, we've been there. Fort Lincoln, and Wendelbeck. Wendelbeck seems familiar too. Altars have been raised. Anchorites have been called. Watch the skies once a week. His grace shines down on us.
Farewell.
Okay.
I hope I can help. A most fascinating contraption. Bothiel is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running.
It is working now, though. Shade of the Revenant.
So, Falcar expressed interest in this Revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next... Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
Literally everything I've done for this guild has put me in harm's way. I don't see this being any different. Let's check in the orrery, because our little perk that we got isn't that great. Oh! I do love it. It's like the inside of the TARDIS. It's great. Right. Yes. Massa's Might. What's that one do? Where is it? Oh, there we go. Fortify strength and drain speed. That's kinda good. That would be good for fights. Do we want to equip that on something? Possibly. Let's go for number 8. For now. Because I'm intrigued to see if that will help us more in battle. Because we've got a decent speed attribute, I don't think it's that much of an issue to take it from that in order to boost our strength. But right now, what do we want to do? We want to go to Bruma and see if we can find this glow dust. And then when we do find it, let's just go inside. There we go. To try and get the Azura quest underway, because that's really going to make a big difference, I think. This way. This is the Fighters Guild, is it? Or is this Harmon's house? No, it's not. Fighters, Mage, cool, there we go. I might actually get you guys to... Ooh, a little bit of lag there or something.
Yes, sir.
Can you wait here?
Of course.
And can you...
Unless you...
Wait here.
I've put myself in...
I can't get over the faces that they pull when they're not happy to see you. Kaneki, is it in here? I can't remember where we looked, to be honest. Is it down below? Must be down below, right? I don't think we would have used it up. So maybe it's in the living quarters.
Well met, guildmate.
Crystal Ball.
What's going on with you?
Void
I hear
Salts.
the legions have been
Pearl.
recalled from
Ogre's
Fort
Teeth.
in
Oh, I can just take them now,
Blackmarsh,
which is nice.
And many of the Argonian slaves have returned to their tribes.
The land of the
Bone meal,
Argonians
bones.
is a strange...
Nothing
See
there.
you.
What is
Bye.
this? Shopping list. Ironwood.
Well met.
Random stuff.
Is a nuisance. She was running around
Anti-venom
town,
potions.
drunk and naked.
It's got to be in here, right? Is it that one? Oh, jeez. Can we jump over? There we go. There's cheese. No, not there. Bone meal. Yeah, seriously, where's the glow dust? Clanfear cores, mandrake root. Okay, that's good to know. Restore health. Kern bullet over roasted boar meat. Surely it must be in here somewhere, right? Nothing. I feel like we've either picked it up already, or we've just lost it somewhere. Let's read this handbill. Tired of the noisome din and common tap room, stay at the Gerald View, peaceful, tasteful, only for the most discerning customers. Everyone knows quality comes at a price.
Well met.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. So who do we hit up for the glow dust, I wonder? Just make sure we've not missed it. We probably, like, I have to second guess myself, because let's face it, you know, the last time we were looking for something, the whatever it's called, the private quarters, we buggered that up massively just by being a dunce. So I feel like we should probably take the time to just double, triple check, make sure we've not missed anything here. There's some venison. Oh, that's not for boar meat. Oh wait, is that glow dust? Yeah, there we go, look. We found it. We did walk past it. It's a good job we double checked. I feel like Dave would be just fuming in the comments. Right. Can we take that? Oh, we can just take it. Cool. Alright, well we've got that now. It's not stealing, which is great. So Martin can't be pissed at us. And now we can go to the Shrine of Azura, right?
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
Certainly.
Right. The recording site's coming back to me. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It felt strange talking to myself when I started this episode. So you might have noticed, as the episode has gone on, it's got slightly better in the way of banter. At least I hope so. Let's actually head out of town then. Where do we want to go? Azura's Shrine. We could head out from here, or we could head out from Shadenhall. It's probably a little quicker from Shadenhall, so let's do that. We'll just head straight north, and we'll try and get there by by the end of this episode, so we can start the next episode. I want to go north, don't we? Yeah, this way. But yeah, I'm hopeful that if we do that and we can capture our own summons, we can just kind of tick away. I mean, granted, we are going to probably level up stuff quite a bit. Knights of the Fawn. Why does that ring a bell? Is that for the Knights of the Nine? Maybe. Maybe it's not. Yeah, where is this sort of stuff in Skyrim? We've got the companions or whatever, but there's so many like night chapters here in Cyrodiil. Let's have a look. What do we got? We're heading kind of the right direction. More directly north is what we want. Let's unlock some things on the way as well. We can. Oh, he's going for Martin. That's fine. We'll leave him be. Quickwater Cave. See, that rings a bell too. I wonder if that's something that is a bit more... Ooh. A bit more, I don't know, important for a later... Whoa, jeez. For a later questline. Let's grab some stuff off you. Silver arrows, I'll take them. Everything else can stay. Wind Range Camp. Hey, it's me. Oh my god.
Let's do this.
Already ran out of charge. That's fine though. Lockpicks we'll take. We got Silver Warhammer. Bit too expensive for my taste. We have also changed the spell. You might have noticed it's a slower one over time, and it is a bit cheaper. So, thank you, Demone, for that idea. It definitely makes a big difference. I was trying to heal, I guess, like instantly, where it's much better in this game to heal over time. Especially as soon as we can kind of drop back and let them attack our friends here. It's the Girals. You know, I've never noticed. I know from certain points in Skyrim, if you look out from, you know, the highest points, you can actually see the White Gold Tower in Cyrodiil. But I am wondering, are you able to see Skyrim from this side? Probably not. I feel like it's probably before the time of the game being able to do stuff like that, right? Seems like it'd be quite... Lake Arius Caverns. Interesting. Do we follow the path? I guess we do. Yeah. How do we get up there? Ooh. What is this one? What does it do? Hero's fate is known when the hero's fame is grown. Okay, so we're going to be a bit more famous for that one. Fair enough. We saved like an entire city from from ruin, but it's all good. It's all good. I didn't want that stupid power anyway. Right. Oh, come on, let us... I mean, there's stuff to pick this, surely. You'll let us up, right? Oh, there we go. Tell you what, it makes me appreciate everything that the people did in Beyond Skyrim. Because they nailed it. Like, I'm sure they had plans to do the whole game as such, like the whole area. I don't know if they ever did, but I know that Beyond Skyrim is actually available on... Yeah, walking on snow sounds weird on this. Available sort of like the mod page for the game. Yeah. But in the Anniversary Edition, there's like a designated mod page, if you don't know, and in there, they've definitely got Beyond Skyrim, but not really anything else other than Beyond Skyrim. So I'm assuming that the other stuff wasn't completed to a degree, of quality that maybe Bethesda wanted to put out. So Beyond Skyrim was perfected and great, and it is fantastic. If you haven't played it, highly recommend it. Just everything they did on there it just works. I mean, even the voice acting is as bad as it is in certain places, it feels like Oblivion. And I don't know if that's what they were going for, but they nailed it. And I do like that. Oh, okay. Where's our man-at-arms gone? Is he not able to get up here? No, he'll turn up, right? There we go. Shrine of Azura. Excellent. Well, I wonder if we call the episode a little earlier? I mean, this statue's got nothing on the Skyrim one, has it? Oh, there you are. Well, let's talk to these... Oh, do we want to talk to these people yet? No, let's leave it. Let's leave it for next episode. Just so we can kind of start fresh, right? I don't want to start this and then forget where I am next time I do some recording, because it's getting quite late here, and I do think I should probably, give it a break. Give myself a bit of time to recover from that initial shock to the system of recording again. And hopefully next episode it's a bit more free-flowing and a bit more, as it usually is. I don't feel as weird about talking to myself. Right, well, we'll leave it at that. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. And next episode should be a fun one, because I can't remember what this quest is for Azura, but Azura's Star is going to be fantastic for us going forward. So yeah, look out for that. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Hello.
What is it, pond scum?